Welcome to the Thrive Weight Loss Program. Notice that I said Thrive Weight Loss. Well, I want to be honest with you, this is not a weight loss program. You thought you were signing up for a weight loss program, but it's not. It's a life program. It's a lifestyle that you can live with. It's practical, sustainable, and fun to live with. And it doesn't put emphasis on changing the outside of our body. Haven't we done that enough? How many times have you and I looked in the mirror and it bring a tear to our eye? We're not happy with our shape. We don't have any self-confidence, any self-esteem, and we tell ourselves that we've got to do something. We've got to change our life. And typically, the next dialogue that we have with self is, I need to start a diet. Well, the first three letters of the word diet spell die. Anything we start with and we can't stay with for the long haul, we're wasting our time. Those years of dieting wasn't what I needed. I needed a doable lifestyle, one that I could live with, one that I enjoyed. And I never realized until Thrive that if I really wanted to change what I was looking at in the mirror, that I would have to change this inward guy first. Real change always starts on the inside. Now, I know you signed up and you were probably wanting a diet. So did Jackie Gleason. I love Jackie Gleason, loved him in the movie The Hustler, and he had a weight problem. He struggled with his weight and his self-esteem and his self-confidence. And he would say, the best day of a diet is the second day, because by then, you're already off of it. Isn't that true? Did you know more than 93% of those that start a diet started on Monday? 90% of those 93% quit it on a Tuesday. Diets don't work. Lifestyles do. We've got to change your culture. And we're going to start here with Thrive. We're going to begin talking about our why. You've got to have a why. If you can find your why, that singleness of purpose, that vision of where you want to go, what you want to be, find your why. Why do you want to lose weight? I often ask people, why did you come and join the program today? And they say, I want to lose weight. And I say, why? And they say, well, I want to wear cute clothes. And I say, well, why? And they say, well, I want my husband to be proud of me. And I say, well, why? We've got to dive deeper. We've got to determine and discover why it is you're here, because you see, the diet devil's coming for you. The diet devil's going to come after you and try to steal and kill and rob from you the results that you wish to have, that sparkle in the eye, and that child that's on the inside. So unless you have a why that's greater than temptation, you will not have success. Because the first time that you're on a diet and you sit down with a bunch of friends and they order a chimichanga and some chips, you're in trouble. So you better have a why. That voice on the inside that inspires you. See, motivation only works momentarily. If you come to class and you leave my class motivated, that's good, but motivation is fleeting. It'll be gone as soon as you're tempted with one of your favorite comfort foods. But once you find your why, you become inspired. You've got a voice on the inside that's much louder and much more powerful than my voice that says, hey, before you eat that, isn't this what you really want? You see, what we want is freedom. Can I be honest with you for just a minute? You want freedom. You want to eat what you want to eat, when you want to eat it, how you want to eat it, and you want to look good in a bikini. It doesn't work. Hey, how many of you want to be hot? Raise your hand. If you'll lie about that, you'll lie about other things too. You want freedom. But here's the kicker. Freedom is not free. If you're free to eat how you want to eat, when you want to eat, then you won't be free to wear your favorite cute clothes. You won't be free to feel good about yourself. You won't be free from prescription medication. But if you will submit to a discipline, to a regimen that's practical, sustainable, and fun to live with, you'll be free from obesity. You can't have freedom in both areas of your life. You can't have freedom to feel good and look good, and freedom to eat how you want, when you want, and what you want. So you have to choose today. You will be successful with this program if you find your why, and then you will truly have freedom. Your why has to be linked to pain and has to be linked to pleasure. That pain that's in your life is that thing that's a part of your why that's going to get you up and get you moving forward with life and help you achieve your goal. Pain is not a curse, it's a blessing. In fact, it was the pain that I discovered in my life that caused me to get up and get moving. I got a terrible report from my doctor. My doctor told me one time after a stress test I had a cardiovascular health of a 60-year-old man at 29 years of age. That was the beginning point of pain in my life. I already felt terrible about myself. My relationships were all breaking down because I felt so terrible about myself. Then, out of the blue, the doctor says, "Travis, do you want to see those 2 babies of yours grow up?" I've got 3 now. At the time, I had 2 little girls. And the doc says, "Do you want to see them grow up?" Now, I don't think they would have ever felt this way, but immediately I began to think about me dying of a heart attack and my daughters looking over into this casket at their over 300-pound dad and saying, "Dad must have loved food more than me." That was pain. And that got me up and that got me moving. But you see, pain will get you up and get you moving once you find that painful part of your why. But it won't keep you going. In order to keep you going, you got to find what that pleasurable why is. What is the pleasure that you hope to experience by losing this weight? I promise you, friend, I experience a whole lot more pleasure now because I'm more than 100 pounds lighter and off prescription medication. I can't tell you about the burdens that are relieved all because I met my goal. And on a lighter note, just being able to slip into a pair of 32 jeans makes me feel incredible. That was pleasure. Being able to go to the beach now, the beach was 2 parts of my why, both pain and pleasure. I can remember the pain of my daughters wanting to walk down the beach with me, and I couldn't walk down the beach with them because my legs would rub together and burn so bad that I couldn't walk very far with them down the beach. Now I go to the beach, I feel pretty good about myself, and you will too. I experience more pleasure and I've moved away from pain. Find your why. Get you a collage board. Get painful pictures of you. Put those painful pictures on one part of this post board and look at them, especially before you go out and you're tempted. Realize the pain that you're trying to get away from in pictures, but also put pictures of the pleasure that you hope to have. Find someone that's got the physical presence and body that you wish and hope to have and put those pictures there on that board. Look at those, think on those. See, people without a vision, a picture in here and in here, die. Don't let your goals and dreams die. Find a vision, get those pictures, find your why. Once again, if your why is greater than temptation, you will have success and nothing will stop you.